welcome back, guys. So, I had a student recently who struggles to get into head voice, and ironically, he's got a pretty low set voice like myself, and it's very normal for these types of voices to struggle to get into head. Yeah, they've got so much chest, 2.5 octaves of chest. By the time they get into head, in their childhood or teens, they're just not even getting up there because there's no need for it when you've got that much chest range. Yeah. One of the reasons women struggle less as singers is they just have so little chest in comparison to men that they are navigating that resonance shift all the time, day to day. They're also, on average, more expressive than men emotionally. And those two things combined, as young people, they tend to hold on to that nice free release that they have as kids. They're just used to feeling that resonance shift. Guys with low set voices, they're just less used to it. They haven't really experienced it. They've got to go through so much chest range just to get to that shifting point that it's tricky, man. It's very tricky. Now, the thing I want to get across, if you are one of these chaps like myself, or like this guy I'm talking about, is you've got to kind of accept where you are, and you've got to learn. The main thing is learn not to panic as you get up to that bridge point or that break point, whatever you want to call it. As soon as you panic, you're done. It's as simple as that. You have to stay calm in order to navigate your range with any kind of sense of predictability or dependence. So the key thing is, every time you approach a scale or a song or whatever it is, take a breath and work at remaining as calm as you can. Just that in itself will help you leaps and bounds, reinforcing that habit daily of staying calm when you sing, or as calm as you can, because frankly at first it will be tricky. If you're used to panicking or you're used to that fear creeping in, it will be tricky at first to not panic. But over time, you can temper that urge, you can control that urge, inhibit it, and you can stay calm or much calmer. Yeah. Now, in terms of the technical things you can do, I restate this constantly, but it's so key. When I realized that in order to sing higher, I had to keep the vocal cords together, this was something that helped me hugely, because I no longer had this sense of just no man's land as I got to that bridge. Just nothingness. Like, where is it? It's like this ceiling where there's just nothing after it. Yeah. As soon as I thought, right, I have to feel that gentle touching, that gentle sense of closure, the chords coming together. Now, you can't feel the chords coming together. There's no nerves in there. But you can feel the action, and you can kind of feel a slight amount of pressure in the muscles that are working there. Just like if I was lifting something. Yeah, I can't really feel this muscle as if it was skin. Yeah? But I can feel the amount of pressure that it's engaging. And that's really what we can feel when we engage the closure a little bit. And it's gentle though. When I do a little bit of closure, it's not much. It's like lifting my phone. I can just feel a little gentle bit of but I can feel some. It's not it's yeah. It's not impressive, but notice the chords are staying together. And if you can just learn to keep the chords together rather than panicking, then all of a sudden you've got a pathway to take. You've got somewhere to go, yeah, rather than just nothing town. If that's what I'm going to call. Rather than just nothing town, you've got a town with the potential of people moving in. And that's what it is. It's keeping the chords together and trusting. If you follow some simple rules with the voice, if you just keep those chords together gently, say the vowel the same every time on each pitch, just maintain the same quality of sound, and just commit to those rules as you go up and down in the scale, rather than going straight to the outcome and panicking that it's getting high, you got a chance of getting through that bridge almost without thinking. The first time you start getting through it, you almost won't even notice, because it will be so much easier than you think it is that it will frankly be shocking. Yeah, some of these guys, and myself I'm including in this, when I started, the amount of trepidation and fear, it just felt like anything above middle C even, anything above low C, anything above middle C was just like, and I thought, man, I just need to squeeze harder. That must be the answer. And it just killed me, man, absolutely killed me. So once you get through there on something, it will almost be too easy. Because what it will feel like is, even this, when I go, when I go up just into a nice little legit head voice like that, when I first did that, I kind of thought that can't be right because it's too easy. There's no way it can be that easy, because if it was that easy, how on earth did I miss it? And there's this sense with these struggling singers and myself is, it's difficult to really take on how easy it can be, because you just don't want it to be that easy in a sense. It can't be that easy, because your whole life you had this system in your mind of it being a struggle. And for that whole struggle to have been an illusion, to some degree at least, is kind of emotionally difficult to take on. So I kind of want to leave you with that, guys. If you are a low-set male voice, learn to keep the vocal cords together. Learn to have a very subtle, nuanced sense of yeah. Trust it. See what you can get out of it. Doesn't need to be impressive in first. Doesn't need to be big. Yeah. A lot of commenters that will, constantly talk about, it doesn't sound this way, it doesn't sound that way. Rather than thinking, hang on a sec, there are beginners out there who literally, they can't get into head voice without pushing, without straining. That's what videos like this are meant for. They're meant for people who are like me when I started, just like, I just can't, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. I've just got a wall. Yeah? These are ideas that will help you get through that wall. Have a nice day, guys. See you again. Bye! Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you want my help personally, you can book a one-on-one training session. Drop me a message. My email is in the description. And if you feel like this message was of value, then please feel free to make a donation equal to that value. Again, donation link is in the description. And finally, please share this video with other singers you know. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you in another video. Bye!